our aim today?
Students will all be able to estimate quotients by rounding to compatible numbers.
Thank you. Thailand, what is our aim today?
Students will all be able to estimate quotients by rounding to compatible numbers.
Mr. Ron Howard, what is our aim today?
Students will be able to estimate quotients by rounding to compatible numbers.
And what are compatible numbers? Zubair.
Compatible numbers are numbers that can be compatible to. Compatible numbers are numbers that can be that are compatible for multiplying.
Solomon, you disagree?
I understand what you said, Ed, but a compatible number is a number you use when you're rounding to make it easier.
Okay,
I would like to build on to what Solomon said because a compatible number is what he's. I would like to build on to what Solomon said because yes, it's a number that you round to, but it's also a number that is easier to multiply, divide, or the operation you're using.
thank you. So we use compatible numbers because they're numbers that are easier to compute, right? Okay, as always, we have 5 minutes. Your time begins now. I agree with Paul's estimate because his equation is easier to divide by. It is easier to divide by because if you take the zeros from both numbers, it will be 24 divided by 3, which is 8. I also say Paul because Paul is using a compatible number. Show me if you agree or disagree. Show me if you agree or disagree. I'm waiting for 100%. Vertical. Mr. Hampton, why do you disagree?
I disagree
Try
because,
Tyrell.
I disagree because 231 is not closer to 240. It's closer to 200 because if you round to the tens place, it's kind of like 230. Like you can round 230 to 200.
We agree with Mr. Hampton? No?
I respectfully disagree with Tyrell because it never said that we had to round them. It just said if it was easier to round by, divide or.
Whose estimate do you agree with? So our aim is that students will be able to estimate quotients by rounding. So did you use the method that you have learned to use during our math instruction? Yes, use mental math, which is fine. It's just not our aim for today, right? Let's look at one of our other classmates. I agree with Paul because 240 divided by 30 will get you a quotient closer to 231 divided by 32 than 200 divided by 30. Show me if you agree or disagree. I'm waiting for 100%. Show me if you agree or disagree. I'm waiting. You did not finish. I didn't ask you if you finished. I said, show me if you agree or disagree. Why do you disagree, Isaiah? Isaiah?
Respectfully disagree with this person. I respectfully disagree with this person because the quotient is. It wouldn't be closer to 32 to 232 because
Finish your thought.
because if you were to multiply 3 times 8, it would come up with 240. And it,
Would someone like to add on or clarify what Isaiah was trying to express? Yes, sir.
I would like to clarify to what Isaiah was saying because what I think is that the 231 you cannot round it to 240, but you can round it to 230.
Tyler?
I think that I respectfully disagree with this person's words because if you were to multiply, if you use the students will all be able to, it says students will all be able to estimate quotients by rounding to compatible numbers, and this 240 is not a compatible number. So therefore, I agree with
You agree with Janila?
yes.
So let's take a look at this because this one was tricky. What we have to understand is part of what Zubair was saying. If we know that, let me show you. If we know that 24 divided by 30, 24 divided by 3 is 8, then is 240 a compatible number as opposed to 230? Because if I divide 24 by 3, what is that answer?
8.
If I divide 23 by 3, what is that answer?
You can because 23.
I can, but I will not get
Seven
an
makes
even
it.
number, right? So, would it make more sense to divide 200 by 30 and not have an even number, or would it make more sense to divide 240 by 30, since I know that 24 divided by 3 equals 8? So therefore, 240 divided by 30 would equal
80.
8. So, if I change this 231 to 240, it is in fact a compatible number because I can easily divide 240 by 30. We're always thinking of compatible numbers as 25, 50, 75, hundreds. But what makes this compatible is because I can easily calculate the quotient. Remember, what do we say? A compatible number is a number that I can easily compute, right? So I can easily compute 24 divided by 3, therefore I can easily compute 24 divided by 30. So, which one of these choices, 200 divided by 30 or 240 divided by 30, is more accurate? Would give me a more accurate answer. 240 divided by 30. First of all, we know that the closer our estimate is to the actual numbers, the closer our estimated product, or quotient will be to the actual quotient. That's the first thing we need to think about. Secondly, 240 divided by 30 is easier to calculate than 200 divided by 30. Yes or no? So, let's write our reason. So I agree with Paul because 240 divided by 30 is closer to 231 divided by 32 than 200 divided by 30. In addition, 240 divided by 30 is compatible, a compatible number, because I know 24 divided by 3 is 8. So there were two different reasons why 240 divided by 30 was easier, or was a more reasonable choice. So let's look at our choices. 231 divided by 32 is our actual. So we would try 200 divided by 30. How many times would 30 go into 2?
0.
How many times would 30 go into 20?
0.
How many times would 30 go into 200?
4.
6 times. 6 times 30 is
180.
180. 180. 0 minus 0 is 0 minus 8.
You can't do that.
So I'm going to go over and borrow from the hundreds place. That becomes 1. This becomes 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. So our answer would be 6, with the remainder 20. If I divided 240 by 30, 30 goes into 30 goes into 2 how many times?
0.
30 goes into 24 how many times?
0.
30 goes into 240 how many times?
8.
8 times 30 is
240.
240. 240 minus 240 gives us 0. Now yes sir.
I was gonna say what I did for my remainder.
Track
you know how
solid.
It was how,
Track solid.
240 divided by 30 equals 8. For the, 30, for the actual, all I did was round the remainder and I'm like,
Well, let's see. How many times did 32 go into 2?
0.
How many times did